I'm Monty Montefusco from Taylor Guitars. I'm the Northeast Regional Sales Manager for Taylor, and I service the dealers from New York all the way up to northern Maine. I've been with Taylor for 2 years, but I've been in music retail in the music industry for the past 12 years, and I actually sold Taylor Guitars for 10 years before I worked for Taylor. The idea of a roadshow is to get out and basically disseminate Taylor information to wide audiences. You know, we have a large population of Taylor owners out there that seek information about Taylor guitars. They want to know what's new with us. They want to know how the different Taylor guitars might sound. And we want to get people in one place where they can go and try out the different body shapes, the different tone woods in one venue, which they might not be able to do in their local music store. So we're kind of bringing the Taylor experience out to the public. Our finish is ultraviolet cured, okay? And what that allows, it's a very tough finish, but still allows for the top to breathe and vibrate, so you get more sound out of it. Another nice thing about the ultraviolet finish, it does allow for what they call spot repairs. And that is, rather than stripping the whole top, should you get a scratch or a nick in the guitar, they can actually fix that one spot. They all go through the same factory. What you're paying for, you know, if you're referring to the price differences and why one might be more than another, is typically the woods that are used, the appointments on the guitar, your inlays, your gold hardware. A cutaway in a guitar costs more money to have in there. There's more bending, so there's more chance of the wood cracking in a situation like that.
Well, real quick, as we get started doing this part of the show, the best way to look at this is there's two things you want to think about. One is kind of like wine tasting. Okay, it's very subtle. You may hear it, you may not hear it. Most of you probably will if you play guitar for any length of time. So you want to be real discerning with your ears. But another way to do it is to kind of think about your own rating system. Maybe start with this as your first guitar and call it a 7. And from there, as you listen to the other ones, you might kind of say, oh, I like that one a little better. That's more like an 8. That's more of a 6 or a 5. And ultimately, it may help you determine what tone woods might best suit your playing or what your ears most like. So we'll start this.
With these road shows, we're kind of focusing on the different tone woods that we have available through Taylor. We're also doing a T5 demo.
But T5, it's T for thin line, 5 for a 5-way position selector switch. Okay, it's a hollow-bodied guitar, shorter scale neck, 24 7/8, and it incorporates about 2/3 of the expression system that we have on the acoustics. We have 3 knobs, one for volume, one for bass, and one for tone. And essentially, we've got 3 pickups as well. We've got the humbucker in the bridge, we've got the stacked single coil underneath the neck, like we did there, and we also have a body sensor on the back. That's to pick up the wood. Fatten up the bottom end, almost 335-ish.
As well as our new solid body. We have some exciting new solid bodies that just came out in January, so we're out there just spreading the word about our new noiseless pickups, as well as our humbuckers and the models of solid body that are available, and also talking about what's in store for the future of Taylor guitars. It's a piece of raw walnut in all its glory, with all its flaws in it. You can actually see through this. There's a little hole, you know, go through the whole guitar here. And we do things like this quite often because we're not held to 150, 200 years, or even 50 years of guitar going. The story behind that guitar is we built a Builder's Reserve guitar in the beginning of this year. It was our first Builder's Reserve, which are the creme de la creme of Taylor's wood. We built about 70 guitars that were called the BR1 or Builder's Reserve. That guitar was built out of Bastogne walnut. Well, we still had blanks for about another 40 guitars, so we had the wood available. However, it had all these inclusions in there, which were maybe where a knothole was or where the wood had split. So we decided to see what would happen. You know, what if? Taylor is a big what if company. So we ended up making a solid body out of the wood, inclusions and all, and it made its way through production, through marketing, over to the sales department, and we kind of said, let's build these and see what happens. So we placed a picture of it in our Wood & Steel over the summer, our Wood & Steel magazine, which we publish 4 times a year. And it got out there, and people actually called us and said, where can I get one of these? So it's a roadshow exclusive, and we bring them out on the roadshow, and so far we've sold every single one that's been out on the road with us.